guys, I am not really doing the best when it comes to posting content at the moment, but I'm trying to be good at it. And I'm not good at it. What am I talking about? What are you talking about, woman? See, I can't think straight. Anyways, this heat wave was unbearable, and I thought I'll come on here and give you some advice and tips if we're from the UK and there's another heat wave. Just good to know, like, drink loads of water. Every hour, at least stay out the heat for like 15 minutes. I know that it says that during 11 p.m. and 3 p.m, that's like the peak like times of it being really hot.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
So obviously throughout the whole entire heat wave within the UK, it's going to be hot, but around that time is when it's like super hot. So either way, it says like at least every hour stay out the heat for like 15 minutes, which is what is recommended and what they suggested from what I've seen. If you have any animals, keep them obviously out the heat. Do not be taking them on walks in this heat. If you can't go outside bare feet and you're walking on the floor bare feet and the sun's been boiling on the stone or grass or whatever and you can't even walk on it, don't take your dogs out. Because I remember I did that just because I wanted to see what it was like. I couldn't last 2 seconds. My feet were burning, and I'm not joking when I say that. So imagine how your dog feels when you're taking them on the burning floor. Like, don't do it, and keep an eye on your animals and stuff. Just in general, make sure they're staying hydrated and stuff. And I know with dogs as well, you can wet them on their nose, their stomach and their groin, because that's where from what I've seen, it's suggested to wet them around there. And then don't wet them all over on their body, because apparently if you wet them like all over their body, the wet on their body can like trap the heat in their body and they can't release that heat, which is obviously what they're trying to cool down as it is. You can maybe give them a fruit bowl. You can like put like a little bowl with some fruits or like vegetables or something that they may like, and then you can give it to them just to lick on and drink, because my dog, he loves ice. He loves it, so we give him some ice and he can have it whenever he wants to and stuff as well. Honestly, within everything I've suggested, they're the main things that I know, but I only wanted to say this because how is everyone coping in this heat wave? I have not been able to actually do things the way I normally would do because of this heat wave. It's been so hard.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So difficult, and it's not fun, it's not good, and it's just unbearable. Like, I'm in an attic room, heat rises, I've got my fan and that's it. I have ice packs that I have on my face and my body just so I can cool down at night time, because it feels like my skin is literally burning.
You're joking. You're joking.
And you sweat and it's so uncomfortable. It's not a nice feeling. And last night was probably the first night that I actually felt like I could sleep a little bit better than I normally would. Within the past 4 to 5 days of being in this heat wave. So yeah, getting back on track. I low-key had 2 takeaways yesterday.
Big bag, big bag, big bag.
Because cooking in this heat as well was not for the weak. We have been having like really light meals as well. But above all, within everything, guys, make sure to stay hydrated. In general, it's good to stay hydrated and stuff, but honestly, if you're in the UK, let me know how you've been dealing with how you have been coping in this heat wave. Sorry, I can't think. My brain is not being nice right now. But anyways, I love you all. I know it was a really short video. I'm trying to bring the vlogs back. I'm trying to bring the more good videos back, but I am dealing with quite a little bit at the minute. So it's like gotta deal with that, and then I can obviously put time into making the videos, which I will. I don't know when this is gonna come out. It will come out at some point this week. And yeah, I love you all. Bye.